Meghni Nagar was a quiet residential pocket behind BJ Medical College. Narrow lanes lined with hostel blocks, tea stalls, parked cycles, students walking to class, vendors pouring chai, life moving on in rhythm until the afternoon of June 12th. On 12th June, at around 1:39 pm, Air India's Boeing 787 took off from the runway 23. Within 53 seconds, it lost altitude and fell from the sky into the middle of people's life. The crash tore through the canteen block of the BJ Medical College hostel. Just days ago, this was a canteen filled with students. Today, it's a slab of debris. The college mess flattened to the ground. Akash Patni was on his terrace when the aircraft came down. He says it felt like a missile attack. The plane clipped a tree, then struck a large pole before crashing straight into the canteen.
इसी टेरेस पे था मैं तब, और जब मैंने देखा कि प्लेन एकदम मेरी नज़दीक से ऊपर से जा रहा है और जाने के बाद वो एकदम यहाँ पेड़ से टकरा गया और उसका जो आगे का हिस्सा है वो यहाँ पे वो जो पोल दिख रहा है वो बड़ा सा पोल था, वो टूट के वहाँ गिर गया और गिरने के बाद वो डायरेक्टली बिल्डिंग है ना जो कैंटीन है डॉक्टर्स की, जो लंच टाइम पे वो खाने आए थे तो वहाँ पे लैंड होके वहाँ पे गिर गया। वो गिरने के बाद एकदम से इतना बड़ा ब्लास्ट हुआ ना तो हमको तो दिखना ही बंद हो गया था, और जैसे ये ब्लॉक ऐसे पुराना है तो ये तो वाइब्रेशन होने लगा।
Another eyewitness said the sound felt like an explosion or an earthquake. The sound was like a bomb blast. 2 women fainted from the shock. Children in the hostel screamed for help. Within seconds, smoke had filled the air.
जब विमान आवाज़ करता आया और यहाँ पे क्लैश लैंडिंग कर दी और यहाँ पे धमाका हुआ, 2 बार धमाका हुआ, बड़ा बड़ा बम फटा है का तो भूकंप आ गया है, ऐसे मेरे को लगा। और घर में से हम दौड़ते दौड़ते बाहर निकल गए, पब्लिक भी सब भागने दौड़ने लगी, तो देखा तो धुआं धुआं था यहाँ पे। तो हम वहाँ जाके खड़े हुए, तो वहाँ जाके फिर खड़े हुए तो देखा तो ये विमान क्रैश हो गया है। 2-3 दोस्त थे, हम भाग के यहाँ देखने के लिए आए तो सब जले हुए इंसान थे, अब सब भाग रहे थे।
मैंने खाने का भी एक ही निवाला खाया था, छोड़ के मैं तुरंत बाहर आया। मैंने क्या हुआ, मैंने कहा भूकंप तो कुछ नहीं है, तो बाजू वाले देखा तो 2 लेडीज से बेहोश हो गई, इतना जोर से धमाका आया। फिर मैंने देखा, सबने बोला कि प्लेन गिरा, देखा तो चारों तरफ धुआं था और आग लगी थी, आग की लपटें दिखी थी जोरदार। फिर मैं दौड़ के गया, मैंने फिर वहाँ मैस में आया बॉयज़ हॉस्टल के, तो वहाँ देखा बच्चे चिल्ला रहे थे, बोले बचाओ बचाओ।
They are pulling bodies out from under the slabs of concrete. Some so charred that they can't be identified. The rescue workers are moving rubble with their bare hands. But in many rooms, there's nothing left to rescue.
सारे लड़के मेज में खाना खा रहे थे ना, उनके ऊपर बहुत सारे चट्टानें गिरी हुई थी। 3-4 लोगों की डेथ हुई है, हमने वो भी देखा है, उनकी बॉडी भी देखी है। लास्ट में उनकी बॉडी भी निकाली थी, एक बच्चे की भी डेथ हुई थी अंदर। फिर हमने जाके उधर रेस्क्यू किया।
The Juniors Doctor Association has confirmed the loss. 4 MBBS students died inside the hostel mess when the aircraft crashed. 4 more lives were lost in the super speciality block. Nearby, all family members of resident doctors living in the Atyulam building, none of them had anything to do with the flight. Inside the mess, lunch plates were still on the tables. Half-eaten thalis lay scattered under rubble. Some chapatis had turned brittle. By the time rescue teams arrived, the roof collapsed while students were eating. Jaiprakash, Manav, Aryan, Rakesh, all young medical students, were eating lunch in their hostel canteen when the plane came down. Crushed, burnt and buried under a plane they never boarded. Their names will never appear on the passenger list, but they were victim of that flight too. This mother is lucky. Her son survived. But as she holds him, She knows others didn't. She is holding on not just for herself, but for every mother who no longer can. It wasn't just students who died. A 16-year-old T-boy serving outside the hostel gate was killed instantly. His mother ran into the fire to save him, and she's now in the ICU with third-degree burns.
वो चाय की किटली चला रहा था जब प्लेन क्रैश हुआ था तो वहाँ पास में ही खड़ा था, वहाँ जहाँ क्रैश हुआ वहीं पे ही लड़का खड़ा था, तो वहाँ तुरंत वो जल गया और उसकी मम्मी उसको बचाने के लिए गई, मगर लड़के को पहचान नहीं पाया, आग इतनी भयंकर हो गई थी, तो वो अंदर जाने के बाद वो भी कम से कम बहुत ज़्यादा जल गई है, वो अभी सिविल हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती हुई है.
As parents wait outside hospitals, the medical fraternity has begun asking questions. As families wait to receive the bodies of children, Union Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu has said that each body will be handed over as soon as DNA identification is confirmed.
We have instructed Air India also to facilitate in the process of assisting the families of the passengers in whatever way is required. The DNA testing is also happening on one side so that the bodies can be identified and be given to the respected families. And we are hoping that process also gets finished as soon as possible, but the documentation and the procedure needs to be followed. And we are ensuring that there doesn't be any lapse in the process or the protocol that needs to be followed.
The Indian Medical Association has called this a collective tragedy for the medical community. They say the students who died here were no different from those who died in the aircraft. They were victims of the same disaster. The IMA Gujarat branch has demanded compensation for the families of the students who died. They have also asked the Gujarat government to immediately relocate the remaining students.
हमारी टाटा सन्स के एन चंद्रशेखरन को विनंती है, रिक्वेस्ट है कि वो ये तबीब के लिए और उनके साथ जिन्होंने अपनी जान गंवाई है उनके लिए भी 1-1 करोड़ की जाहिरात करे। और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ गुजरात को भी हमारी रिक्वेस्ट है कि हॉस्टल अब टूट गई है तो उनके लिए आगामी समय में विद्यार्थियों के रहने के लिए कोई योग्य व्यवस्था की जाए.
The Indian Medical Association has written to the chairman of Tata Sons. They have asked for the same financial assistance to be extended to the families of the medical students. Two senior voices from the Indian medical community have stepped forward. Dr. Saurav Kumar, an accomplished neurosurgeon and former vice president of IMA Student Wing, and Dr. Dhruv Chauhan, national spokesperson for the IMA Junior Doctors Network, have together written to the Chief Justice of India, urging the Supreme Court to take suo motu cognizance of the tragedy. The wings of the aircraft are still lying near the building, torn, twisted, set ablaze. Tires from the landing gears are scattered across the street. A row of broken windows from the plane's body lies near the mess wall. What's left of the cockpit is crushed, barely recognizable. The raging inferno at the crash site of the Air India plane reached temperatures of nearly 1000 degrees Celsius. Close by, a tree lies snapped in half. The pole it struck is on the ground, bent like wire. Water cannons had to be used for more than 8 hours to cool the area. The impact of the crash didn't stop at the hostel. Nearby homes in Meghninagar have suffered structural damage. Walls have cracked, windows shattered. One family says their house shook like an earthquake when the aircraft hit. They have been living in fear since June 12th.
भूकंप जैसा आ गया, एकदम धमाका हो गया एकदम.
अच्छा, देख रहे हैं आपके घर में जो है ना क्रैक्स पड़ गए हैं यहाँ पे. ये कैसे हुआ? ये पहले से था? ये
नहीं, अभी जो गया ये विमान पड़ गया ना, अतार्थी जी आ गया. अभी भी डर लगता है. हो गया ना तो अभी डर लगता है विमान आता है तो.
The plane didn't just crash, it fell on them. A medical college lost its students. A mother lost her son at a tea stall. A hostel turned into a morgue. For the families, the loss is permanent. For this street, nothing feels normal anymore. And for those who survived, every takeoff will sound like a war. The air crash will forever haunt survivors and the residents of the area.